Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be setting the last 5 posts of the dog's yard so we can get that fence put up. Before I can get the holes dug, posts set, and get the concrete done, I need to get to the lumber yard. Small town living, lumber yard closes at noon on Saturday, and I've got to get material so I can continue working this afternoon and tomorrow. Be right back. Alright, so we got all 5 post holes dug. That one was a pain right there at the tree because of the roots. Rest of them are done. Now it's time to go through, get them cemented in, let them dry. Alright, I want to apologize for the wind noise right away because I'm sure there's going to be some. But when I have all 5, all the way over there, all 5 of the posts set, concrete's curing. So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to take a little coffee break. Alright, so like I said, come in for a minute, get out of the wind, have a little pour off road coffee. They do not sponsor me, I'm not sponsored by them, I don't make a dime off of them, but it's pretty damn good coffee. Alright, coffee break's over. Now time to get the tin on this side of what will be the chicken run so that we can get a separation between them and the dogs. Alright, once again, sorry about the wind. Y'all just gonna have to bear with it. I mean, it's Oklahoma, but it's also the reason why I couldn't film putting any of the 2x6s on because the camera kept getting blown over. But all the 2x6s are on, so now it's time to cut the tin and do the same thing we did here on the garden on the side of the chicken coop. Alright, so didn't finish up last night, had some stuff that came up, but this morning got all the tin on the bottom. All the cattle panels have now been cut and they are in place all along the top. 2x6 is the top of the fence. That's where the top of the chicken run will be. I've got the bottom side and the back side of everything painted. Just need to finish painting the tops here. This evening, what we're going to try and do is I'm going to try and get the fence out and at least put up. Hopefully I can get it stretched. The first thing we need to do before I can do any of this and attach it and all, I need to create longer tails. Now, there's nothing real hard about doing it. There's just a lot to do. First thing you're going to want to do is clip your deal. Here in Oklahoma, this is the way we do it. There's more than one way to do this. Grab on right there, twist that just a little bit, work it, and they'll slide right off. Alright, as you can see, sunset. It's pretty dark out here. We just got the fence stretched. Didn't video it mainly because, well, we're trying to race the sunset. Not sure how much you can see here, but like I said, when you go around a post, you wrap each one of those with the knot, and that's what keeps the fence nice and tight. You don't have to worry about it. There's a little bit of looseness right here. It's where the fence got kinked a little bit when we were pulling it across the ground, got snagged on a stump, got a little wrinkle in it. You also notice that the fence is 3.5 inches off the ground. That's so that when we weed eater doesn't get caught in the fence and all that, it just cuts the grass underneath of it. So tomorrow, assuming it doesn't rain, do the 4-foot section between these 2 posts back to the house, get the gate installed. All right, walking around the place this morning, we had some tornadic storms last night. We didn't have a tornado right here, but there were multiple tornadoes in the area. We had a lot of high winds, 70, 80 mile an hour. Looking around, we only lost 1 tree that we found so far, and it was a tree that was already kind of rotten at the base from, you know, fire that happened a long time ago. So today's going to be basically a cleanup day, getting ready to paint this. Unfortunately, with all the rain, can't paint right now. And here's the section of fence that we stretched earlier in this video, earlier in the week for us, all the way down here around the corner, back over here to a chair that took a little beating last night. And what we've got to do is we need to hang this gate right here. We need to clean out this area here, clean this tree up a little bit, and get this growth out of this fence row so we can pull the T-post, and that will allow us to put this fence, pull it from here, and attach it back to the front side of the garden there. So in order to do that, we need to move this lumber, get the weed eater and the clippers out, start clearing vegetation. Alright, so Amanda has now cleared out all of the brush, scrub, junk, and all that. There's the pile. There's Amanda. Say hi. Hi. So as you can tell, dogs are currently in the backyard. So we're going to move the fence with them in there instead of trying to take them in the house and put them in crates. Alright, so we didn't get to film a whole lot of it because somebody's elbow was in the way. Sorry about that. But, gate's up. How's the gate work?
Works good.
There you go. Time for a little pour off-road coffee. Now we gotta move fence. All right, so we're gonna call it a day. We got the fence up, got it stretched. Originally, the dog yard went from roughly here straight to the corner of the house there, and that's all they had. Now, they have all of that, plus down to the chicken coop, all the way around to the other end of the house. So from what we could tell, dogs seem to like it because as soon as we opened it up, all they did was run for about 2 hours straight. And now they are pretty much tuckered out. Neighbors over here riding a four-wheeler, so they're kind of paying attention to that, but they ain't moving much now. All right, so we're gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll try and be back next week with a little more. Next thing we got to do is finish up the other side of the chicken run, work on the garden because ain't much growing in there but piles of junk, and then work on the mule pasture some more. Y'all have a good week.
Bye.